guys, welcome back to my channel. We are now in 2026, so I really wanted to do a life goal, social media goal, just everything type goal video. So we're just gonna get right into my goals for the year. Some of them are little, some of them are your life-changing goals. And yeah, but there's still goals that I just set for myself, and last year I did achieve a lot of my goals that I really wanted to. So I figured that I would just do it again. I have 13 goals, which is way more than last year, but like I said, some of them are going to be little goals that are going to be easier to achieve. But the first thing on my list is hit 15,000 followers on TikTok. I'm at 10.9 thousand, I think. And one of my goals last year was to hit 10K, and I did, and I was really proud of myself. I posted like every single day. I was doom scrolling so much, so I was like, let me just get off the app completely. So I deleted it from my phone, and now we're back on it. But I've been trying to post more quality content, which is really hard to do when you get home at 5 o'clock at night and the sun's not out anymore. So Saturday and Sunday are like my only time to film good quality content videos, and that's very difficult because I'm not even home on Saturdays, and then Sundays I'm doing things around my house. But anyway, yapping on. My second goal, and this is another social media one, is to hit 6,000 followers on TikTok, to hit 6,000 followers on Instagram. I have been stuck in the 4,000 followers since all of 2025. I was stuck there. It would go up and it would go down, and it would go up and it would go down, but it would never go anywhere. But I was really trying to focus on my Instagram in 2025, and I feel like I did that, and then I got nowhere. It's so hard to grow on Instagram, and I started out as a bookstagram, and then I like kind of went into more lifestyle, so I don't know if the people that were following me are still here for the book account or if they want to follow my life. So it's kind of hard to change your Instagram, your whole Instagram thing, without just starting over. So, but I'm really trying to get out of that 4,000 rut. Like, it's so annoying. And I don't really care about the numbers. Like, I don't make any money off of social media, but it's just cool to see you get people that like 10,000 people follow me on TikTok. Like, they want to see my life. So it's really cool. And then like you're also making friends, which I don't have any friends. So my social media friends are my friends. The next goal is I really want to grow my vintage account on Instagram. I started it in December, and it's just where I post thrifting videos. It was kind of like to separate my Instagram from like my side business, if you will. But I really want to grow that account, and I also sell some vintage pieces on there. I post thrifting hauls, I post thrifting videos. It's just like a whole vintage account based on thrifting, so that my lifestyle, book content, Lego account didn't affect. You know, when you have too many things, it's kind of hard to gain a following. You need to like stick to what you want to post, and then once you gain that and people start following you for your life and all that, then you can change it up. But just starting out, I don't want to change everything so fast. Like, I have different hobbies, and people have different hobbies. They might be following me for one hobby, and then I post 10 different hobbies and then they just don't follow me. Yeah, blabbing on. Anyway, going off of the vintage side business situation, I really want to grow that business. I would love for it to be a full-time job. I would love for any of this to be a full-time job, but right now it's not, and you gotta start somewhere. So I actually got really good sales this week. I sold like 8 to 10 things this week, and it made my little heart so happy. Like, I was freaking out. I was stressed, but I was freaking out. So I just really want to grow that. And also, I don't have a booth in an antique mall anywhere. I'm just doing it strictly social media style right now. I would love a booth somewhere, but the opportunity I had, it was just too stressful at the time. I had too much going on. It was around the holidays. I didn't have enough stuff to put in the booth, so I was like, no, just give it to someone else. But yeah, I'm also trying to get my boyfriend to move, so it just was not ideal to start a antique booth where we live now, because if we do move, it's far away. In 2025, one of my goals was to get out of credit card debt. Me and my boyfriend combined had about $6,000 of credit card debt, which I know is not a lot to some people, but it was absolutely draining us, the monthly payments and everything. And we've had that since, well, he's had his credit card debt since he was 18. Like it was never going to get better. It was going to take him like 15 years to pay it off if he paid the minimum payment, which is ridiculous. So between the both of us, it was about $6,000, and we did end up paying that off, and it's a huge relief. And the only way we were able to do it is because his Christmas bonus. So if you're in credit card debt, it's so hard to get out of it. Like this year, one of my goals is to not go back into it. Like, it's okay if we use it for groceries and then we pay it off, like, as soon as it posts. We have done that so far, but nothing more. We will not. We have one. We are strictly keeping them for emergencies for the dogs, if any of that ever occurs, but that is the only reason why we did not close the accounts. But definitely, I'm not going back into credit card debt. The relief that I felt when we paid it off, yeah, no, not going back into credit card debt. The next goal I have is to save $5,000, which might be little to a lot of you, but I do not make enough. It's just so difficult. As soon as you put it in your savings account, you gotta take it right back out to pay for something. So it's just really hard. The next goal is a little goal that I would really like to achieve this year. It was on my last year's, it was on my 2025 goals, but I did not achieve it. Everyone shed a tear. It is to buy my dream Lego set. I know, cheesy, whatever. But I have been saving for this Lego set for 3 years, and I still haven't bought it. I still haven't been able to save enough to buy it all at one time. And that is the Disney Castle. I know the one that I wanted is a retired product now. It's okay. So if I was to buy it, I would have to buy it from a reseller, and that would be about $3 million at this point. So I really want both of them, but I will settle for the one. I will settle for the one. I will settle for the one. Oh my God. I will settle for the one that is out now, and it's like their second version, but the first one is just so much more, I don't know, old looking to me, and the new one's like not as old looking. But I really want to get it this year, really badly. So I'm trying my best to get it before my birthday, or on my birthday, and that's in May. So that gives me a little bit of time, but like I said, every time I try to save for it, I just have to take it right back out. So we'll see. Hopefully we get there. The next goal, I'm gonna need my boyfriend's help, just his help, just a little bit. It's gonna sound so stupid, but I really would like to get engaged or married this year. We have been together for 10 years and just a few days, and the reason I get asked all the time, why are you guys not married? Why are you guys not married? We got together when I was 15 years old. Do you know how much your life changes from 15 to 25? You're growing, you can grow apart, which we didn't grow apart, but it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy which no relationship is, but when you're with someone since 15, you're changing, you're growing up, you grow apart, you grow together, you grow up to a completely different person you were, he grows up to a completely different person he was, we're both completely different people. It's just a lot. 10 years is a lot, and especially when you're so young, you don't know what you want. I wanted to be married in a house with multiple children by 25. I love that thing where it's like people are having children and I'm buying dog food. That is me. I'm buying dog food. I don't know when it's gonna happen. He's not gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna propose this weekend. But I don't know if it'll happen. You guys just let me know if you could reach out to him. Let me know if it'll happen, and that would really help me out. So yeah, thanks. The next goal is one that I really don't want to do, but I have to because Bestie lives in New York and I don't live in New York. I live in North Carolina, and it is about a 10-hour trip to her, and my boyfriend is not doing that trip anymore. So he said, get your ass on a plane. She also said the same thing, and my mother-in-law says the same thing. So one of the goals this year is to fly. I don't know if I'm scared of flying, like being up high. I'm not scared of heights at all. I would much rather be on the 15th floor of a hotel than the first floor. I'm not scared of heights. I don't know if it's the fear of like not seeing what's in front of me, if that makes sense, or I don't know, but I just don't want to do it. And also when they're yelling at you like to take off your stuff, like their security, why do you I always feel like I did something wrong. Like when I come back from a cruise and they have to like let me back into the US, I'm like what did I do? I went on vacation and then came back home. I didn't do anything else. I ate tons of ice cream cones. That's what I did. But I don't know. I don't like people yelling at me. I can't do it. My anxiety can't do it. So anyway, next. Less screen time. It's not gonna happen, but I would really, really like to do it. Last year, my goal was to read 80 books, and on the last day, I listened to an audiobook that was 4 hours long, and I hit my goal. So this year I did 80 books again, and I was also in like a year-long slump last year. So I only read literally for like 4 months out of the year. So reading 80 books it's easy for me to do. I just can't be in a year-long slump to do it. So I really want to read 80 again this year. My next goal is to create better content. I really would love a vlog camera. Like I said, not gonna happen. The last goal is to post on YouTube 4 times a month. I would really like to do it once a week, probably Saturdays, like every Saturday. But like I said earlier, it's very difficult to film a video because it's only Saturday and Sunday that I have. The quality at night is just so bad, so it's really hard to film content after work. And I can't do it before because it's also 6 o'clock in the morning and dark outside. But yeah. And also I have a lot of shorts, like TikTok shorts, reels that I post all the time. I just forget to post them on every social media. And I feel like if you post all the same content on every social media, it's the same people seeing it over and over, and I don't want to bother them. Like they're like, oh, I've seen this. I don't want to bother people. I feel like I'm a bother. That just got deep. Anyway, that was my 13 goals and a lot of yapping. But hopefully you got to know me a little in this video, and hopefully I can get these goals off my list. My number one goal this year is probably to grow the vintage little side business I have. I would love to grow it. It is so much fun. I love buying pieces that I think that someone else would love. And then also I like packaging it up, even though my packages recently have been a little rough because I've been stressed. But I really love finding stuff, posting it, and then someone else being as obsessed with it as I was and wanting it in their home. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video and me yapping. It was a yapping kind of morning. That sounded country. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and happy 2026.